Welcome back to Terrafirmacraft, episode 13. I am Thunderchild. Now, I have actually started doing a little bit more research about this mod pack, believe it or not. Oh, look, a salad I threw on the ground. Oops. I'm really good at doing that. And you may notice I have a couple of buckles in my inventory. I went ahead and made those because we wanted to make a tucker bag. See, the standard tucker bag, jute fiber, burlap cloth. I don't know what cloth is, but apparently it's what I want to be saying. And then the reinforced is a standard tucker bag, an iron buckle, 2 leather, and a knife. And this may be a way to repair. But what the tucker bags do is they allow you to move animals, so you can like pick up a sheep with the tucker bag or a cow. And sheep is what I said first because that's what I want to get. So I can have a source of wool, another source of cloth, so I don't have to make everything out of burlap, which would be awesome. Now, speaking of burlap, one of the weird things I found that you can do with it is you can turn it into wool. And then you can, use wool like you would normally. Unfortunately, you can't turn wool into wool string. Let's see, uses to this wool yarn. Because to get wool yarn, you have to actually have wool. Go figure. You can't make wool out of burlap. But, the biggest roadblock I have for that's what I want to focus the episode on, is going and getting sheep. But the biggest roadblock I have to that is this jute here needs to grow faster. Now, I do have a bunch of bones, and I don't know if bone meal works like it does in regular Minecraft, so I thought why not give this a try. Okay, we got 2 bone meal. Well, I'm gonna... Actually, before I do a lot of this, I'm gonna go see if this works on jute. Because if it does, I am definitely going to go out and do some more stuff. Alright, I don't seem to be able to do anything with bone meal. What can I do with this? Calcite. I can turn it into white dye. I can use it like I would bone meal in crafting recipes for a few things. Can color things. Oh. That's basically what it's used for, is the dye. That's too bad. I was hoping it would actually have some use. Now, is it just... Yeah, none of these seem to be affected. Can I fertilize like that? Probably not. That's too bad. I mean, I actually have to wait however many Minecraft days for that to for that to grow. That's interesting. Alright, how we doing, cow? You're still pregnant? Alright, so I looked it up. The cow should be pregnant for 9 months, which, I'll be honest, I'm not sure I'll even be playing in 9 Minecraft months from now. I mean, I've played for 3 or 4. I don't know, maybe I will be. The thing about this mod pack is it takes forever to do stuff. And it's just so surprising. Like, I could probably achieve most of what I have here in about 3 Minecraft days on regular Minecraft. Minus maybe the pumpkins. Or not, depending on whether or not I ran into them on my way to a place to build. But it's just interesting, and it's different, and that's what I like about it. It's not something that I've really done before. I know, like, when I did Sky Factory 3, I looked up a ton of videos learning all I could about the mod pack and, just doing the best I could with a lot of different information from a lot of different sources. Gonna sleep through the night. It kills your hunger bar, but I wonder if that helps plants grow at all. Time spent sleeping. Maybe. Well, some of these look a little bit bigger than they were before. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna keep waiting for the jute to grow, and hopefully the season's warm enough that it will. We're already into October, which, according to this, is autumn. Which I believe is true. I believe autumn starts, near the end of September? Is there like an equinox in September, and that's when autumn starts? Probably. Alright guys, anyway, I'm gonna wait for the jute to grow. Hopefully I can make a tucker bag, and then we can go on an epic adventure to find sheep. I will be right back in what's probably going to be several Minecraft days. Okay, just a quick update. We did harvest the jute, and I've replanted it. Unfortunately, we got 22, and that's not... Let's see, we need 12 for each cloth, and an additional 4 after that. So that's that, 28. Also, about every day, cow gives milk, and it's 1,000 millibuckets, or 1 bucket worth. And I've been putting it into here, putting it into here. I put 9 buckets in here, then I moved the 1 bucket of vinegar, put it in here, and we got cheese. Let's look at that. Oh, and it's 160 ounces. Now I'm going to add that over here to our sandwich. And now, let's take a quick look at that. We have 1 of each food type in our sandwich. Our sandwich is a complete meal. And it's sweet, savory, and bitter. It's not sour or salty. And that's pretty cool. It takes about 2 sandwiches to fill you up. And I really like the sandwiches. The great thing about them is if you're low on hunger, eating sandwiches is faster than eating, say, something else. Alright guys, I'm going to continue to wait for this jute to grow, and I'll be back when it does. Alright, we're back, and we finally got enough jute. I have it in my inventory. So, this is pretty cool. You can see, this is the loom. I promised to show you this last time. But you put 12 pieces of burlap on there, and by burlap I mean jute fiber, because it's becoming burlap. And then you shift right click with an empty hand, and it does this cool little animation of weaving, and you can kind of see the progression of the cloth, which I thought was really awesome. But you can use the jute fiber on this. You can use, I believe you can use spider string, and I believe you can use like wool string as well to get obviously different types of cloth. Spider is silk, and obviously wool is wool. Anyway, so we're gonna take these and make a tucker bag, and hopefully then we can go find some sheep and bring them back here. That's kind of the goal of today. I think I mentioned that already. Alright, a buckle, 2 iron, and two leather and a knife. And that should give us a reinforced tucker bag, which we can just put it in our shoulder slot. Alright, now, let's see what time it is. Now we have, the last place I saw sheep was clear over here in this mountain area. Maybe it was up here, I don't remember. But needless to say, it was quite a ways away. I did see a lot of mountains up here in one of my journeys. I went on another journey up here looking for some more jute, and I never found it, but I did find a lot of stuff. Nothing really noteworthy or notable. I found a few more fruit trees, which I've planted. Now have a couple more olive trees and a few... There's green apples. We have red apples over there and some more green apples. And it looks like some of these trees are actually growing taller, which is good, I guess. Alright, so I have quite a journey ahead of me. I do like these. Let's check on the cows really quick. And I did start the process of making some more cheese. So I'm gonna check on that. Let's do that quickly. Oh, and it looks like we made it. Now let's see. You may notice that I now have 2 cows. I really hope that the date says pregnant 1 August 10:04. I really hope that that date is wrong on any, no, what is that called? What am I looking at? I really hope that date is wrong. I just hope it's a glitch. Because I don't want to wait 4 years. We're in November. Oh wow, we're already in November. Crazy. I actually spent quite a bit of time. You may notice I moved the forge and the bloomery over there. And kind of tidied up the area. I think I'm going to start building a better / bigger house out from this spot, as this is going to be like my workroom or part of it. I don't know. I still have plenty of time to figure that out. Okay guys, I'm going to go on a crazy adventure. Better grab some food first. And I'll be back, hopefully, when we find some sheep. Until then. Alright, we're back and we found sheep. There's a couple down there, and then there's a bunch more right down here. This direction. I don't know, somewhere. This is how I got up here. So here goes. So that's a male sheep. This one actually looks like she might be a female. Yep, a female sheep. Alright, let's see if we can use the tucker bag. Do we right click? Shift right click? Oh, come back here. Shift right click. That's not it. Left click? Let me hit the sheep with the bag. Oh, yeah. Just hit the sheep with the bag. Alright. We got the tucker bag. It is full. It is heavy and huge. With the sheep in it. And now... Oh, lag block. I've been doing a lot of exploring. And I didn't quite go as far as I thought I was going to have to. I mean, I thought I was going to have to, you know, go clear up there. But it's still, I covered quite a distance in a couple of days. Oh, that's sheep. Home is about 3,000 blocks away. And that's the great thing about the tucker bag, is you don't have to be right near where these animals are. Because these things, I'm like, dragging that back 2,000, almost 3,000 blocks would have been a nightmare. Even if I had like a rope or lead or anything. But being able to just throw it in your backpack, go, come back, grab another one, makes things a whole lot easier. Alright, I'm going to return home, and we'll build a quick little pen, and then I'll come back and get a male sheep. Until then. Okay, we're back. You see I saved a screenshot. I think it might go well for a thumbnail. And we got the first sheep back, and we got our tucker bag, and they do have durability. And, oh, hit it. Keep forgetting it's hit with the tucker bag instead of just right-clicking. Kind of weird. And I thought that we could maybe make the journey back together. Again, night time. Unless it's blood moon tonight. In which case, I will bunker down somewhere. We should know pretty soon whether or not that's the case. But this is how I've been traveling. It's quite a bit faster than walking, and quite a bit of fun, the glider. Now, this is not something I would do in real life because I have a certain fear of heights. But, yeah. I don't know. I do okay with, like, airplanes, just because I know that they have certain safety standards for that sort of thing. I would be less inclined to try hang gliding or parachuting. Even though those are both relatively safe in all reality. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to have a blood moon tonight, so means we're probably good to go. let's see. I been working on home a little bit, getting things ready. We're almost to winter. I think it's November now. I don't know how. We're pretty close, I believe, north and south-wise to, here, let's get out of here, to the equator. Well, maybe not as close as I thought, but still within 6,000. I don't know how bad winter's going to be. I was thinking about it. It might be really cool if they had a mod that would allow you to make a greenhouse, because you can make glass and stuff just fine in this mod pack. But can you make a greenhouse? I don't think you can. I don't know. You might be able to, I just don't know. I looked it up, and there's like a couple of people that said they were going to develop a mod that added greenhouses, but I didn't see anyone that actually had done it. Try to chase me or across that. Oh. Across that, crevice. I don't know how to say it. I believe either. I believe either of those is correct. Alright, how we doing? Still nighttime. It's got 1,400 blocks to go. This, yeah, and you'll notice, like, the horrible lag spikes that I've had before really aren't as big. If I do a lot of this exploring and traveling, then it will be, but after I refresh the client, it does pretty good for a while, so we shouldn't be too bad tonight. And I don't know what it is, whether or not it's like because of loading and unloading chunks or loading and unloading mobs. But there is something that traveling does that causes lag spikes. If I just stay at home, even if I'm playing for hours straight, oh, gotta drink some water, then it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't get the lag spikes. So it's just weird. There's probably I don't know, like a small memory leak somewhere. Anyway, I'm excited to get sheep. It will be nice to have another source of cloth. Like I mentioned before, the burlap thing's been pretty slow. This one episode has been almost a month in. Oh, there is something I want to show you at home. Almost a month in game. So that's crazy. Just most of that was just waiting for the burlap to grow, / the jute to grow. Alright, home is getting further away. Also, I keep getting more subscribers slowly but surely. Thank you guys so much for that. It really helps this channel out, believe it or not. But really what it does is it makes me more excited to make content for you guys. So if you guys are watching this and you aren't subscribed and you're liking it, feel free to subscribe. That is a shameless plug for me and my channel. Alright. I'm still laughing at myself. Alright, we're getting pretty close to home. Luckily, this glider is also a great way to outdistance mobs. I don't know. It's really helpful. Starting out with it, I did take quite a bit of fall damage because I kept being like, this is where I want to land, and so I'd just stop, and then I'd fall and take damage. I'm like, that was dumb. And I realized why. It's because in other mod packs, in addition to using the glider, I would use like a jetpack, and so like, I even caught myself one time when I was falling like 6 blocks, do a little tap to my jetpack, which of course I don't have because it's Terrafirmacraft and not Sky Factory. And that did not work for me. Hello, skeleton. And we're pretty much home, free. I expected to get shot after saying that. Alright, let's get that sheep in its pen with its friend. Hello, sheep number 1. But you just, when you want to unload the tucker bag, you just look up into the air and right-click. And there's me being shot. That was a close one. Let's actually visit this guy in all our fury. I really expected to get hurt again. That's okay. I don't mind not getting hurt. Alright, the other thing I wanted to mention is I learned how to make fertilizer. Oh, I also made a metal hole so I could see the nutrient levels. And there's three main nutrients, A, B, and C. And each one of these seeds, if you look at it, it says what nutrient the seed uses. I believe some like use that nutrient and give it back some. Now over here is land I have not fertilized. You'll notice that it's, and I had rice planted here, and B is the nutrient. Most grains are A, but for rice it's B for some reason. But and over here we have the nutrient levels. This is poor quality soil that I've been using. And then you see the yellow under it. It's because I've been fertilizing. And here's a pile of fertilizer, and the way I've been making fertilizer. I'm going to hit the R button, so my inventory is going to go crazy. Fert is just not with corn. 2 rotten flesh, a straw, and a sapling. And so far, all the saplings I've tried that's worked with. My furnace is kicking on. Dang it. That's okay. We're just about done with this episode. Oh, a tree must have grown over there and just got caught on fire. That's pretty awesome. But in reality, do not use rotten flesh as part of your or meat as part of your, what are those things called? Composting, as part of your compost pile to make fertilizer, because it has bacterium. It has multiple bacteria that you don't want growing around your food, including but not limited to flesh-eating bacteria, which is not something you want, again, on what you eat. Alright, that has been a public service announcement from Thunderchild. Guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If I figured it out, there should be a little bit of a outro type thing. Maybe I'll put a little bit of music to it. I don't know. But feel free to click on any links or whatever that's there. Oh, time for another sandwich. I, for some reason, expected it to go right into my inventory. And these cows should be pretty close to getting milked as well. Oh, one last thing. I think that you get about 20 health for every level. Now that I'm level 50, I have 2,000 health. The sandwiches are a great way, especially having like one of each thing in your sandwich. Cheese, like dairy, vegetable, fruit, protein, and grain. Great way to keep that health level up and keep these things full if that's all you're eating is sandwiches. Well, guys, again, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day.